My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Sorcerer King Rivals. Sorcerer King Rivals is a standalone expansion to Sorcerer King, a 4X fantasy strategy game by Stardock Entertainment. I do want to say off the top of the series and episode, thank you to Stardock Entertainment for providing the key for this game. The little bit of story that you would have missed in not seeing the intro cutscene cinematic is basically there is a force in the world named the Sorcerer King, who is trying to destroy shards so that he can gain enough power to cast the spell of making, ascend himself to godhood, and destroy the world. Bad thing, we're gonna stop him from doing it. Got a bunch of different options here. We could be Tinkerer, Priestess, Guardian, Tyrant, Commander, Wizard, Grand Lich, or Dwarven King. I'm gonna play the Grand Lich. I've done a little bit of experience with the Grand Lich. It's the Grand, fine, I'll say Grand Lich, right? I've had a little bit of experience because this is the character that I played to test out the game a little bit and see if it's something I'm interested in, and it definitely is. Ability, Undying. Target unit will never die, but it will require 2 mana upkeep. I've never cast that. I might consider doing that in the future. The spell books show you the kinds of spells you're going to be able to learn, so since we have 0 summon books and 0 enchant books, we won't learn summon or enchant abilities, but we will learn a lot of Wrath and Chaos books, Chaos abilities. You can imagine what each of those are going to do, like outright firepower, summon, defensive and offensive bonuses, and then dark magic. So let's move into it. A Channeler of Death, the Archlich can take control of the slumbering dead, gather bone fragments from victorious battles, and raise an army capable of defeating the Sorcerer King. So here I'm just going to leave everything on defaults. We have the neutral factions in the game. Since we are on normal difficulty, the Frozen Realm and Paradin will both be relatively neutral to us, but they can ally with the Sorcerer King. A race of dwarves that hail from the frozen north, powerful warriors capable of grievously injuring the shins of their foes. They have a long-running feud with the Ice Lords for as of yet underexplained reasons, and this small but bitter group of mages are all that remained of the once proud nation of New Paradin. Viciously effective magicians, though difficult to get along with. They definitely are. They were real meanies to me the only time I've seen them. So here we get to make a few strategic decisions about what we want to be prepared for moving into the game. Valdemore's Rise. You're an Archmage, ruler of the undead, channeler of considerable power, and wielder of unusual odors. For some time, you've heard whispers of the Sorcerer King's plot to defile the very soil in which your subjects sleep. His scheme can no longer be ignored. But how did you first move to stop him? So I can try and learn more of his plots, I can bring forth a powerful army, or I can command my cities to build a strong my minions to build a strong city. I typically in 4X and strategy games really like expansion strategies, so that you can just get a stupid amount of resources really early and then become incredibly powerful off the back of that. A stronghold would be needed from which to base your efforts to overthrow the Sorcerer King, but making one really sounded tiring, especially when you could raise minions to do it for you. What minions did you raise? So an administrator will make our city more productive, a crypt keeper will allow us to get more cities and lands and outposts, and a logistician will give us more logistics points, which allows us to create larger armies. So I'm going to take a crypt keeper for the expansion. Wow, I don't know how to pronounce the letter A, apparently. Your power cannot be expressed everywhere. What? Yeah, okay. Special preparations for the soil and atmosphere must be made for you to draw minions from it. Crypt keepers have special training and shovels to perform these dark rites. So you raised one to do your bidding. Blinking at the harsh light, your new minion bowed his head. We'll do most of our work at night, minion. Valdemore's Rise, and now it is time to cast off the Sorcerer King's sinister rule. You must expand your realm, protect the shards of magic, explore the world. You may find it useful to seek out allies to assist you in your fight, but be wary, they will have designs of their own. Eventually, you'll have to confront the Sorcerer King himself and halt his evil plans once and for all. Choose a name for the settlement. I mean, come on. This is the Republic, obviously. Scouting report. Our scouts have retrieved vital information on a nearby shard. There's one right there. As well as several other notable locations. We will need to train more scouts to explore further, but this information should help our efforts. So we've got one shard already there. Anywhere else? Ooh, one further up there. Okay. Over here we have a Warlock's Hut, a strange, smelly home of a Warlock, master of brewing potions, and you're sure to find something useful there. And smelly. So I do want to go down here and engage in some fights, go to the Lost Library, pillage this bandit camp, go get those treasure chests. But my force at the moment is relatively weak, so I might want to go to the Warlock's hut to try and power them up a little bit first. I can also go to these treasure chests. Alright, we'll go to this treasure chest first. Ooh, Unearthed Dungeon. The minions there are apparently strong. Found items, some several gemstones, okay. So you can see that'll be issued next turn. I've just got an action that is going to be issued on turn 2, so turn 1 can go there now, turn 2 is next turn. Research spell. So this is the end of my turn, but because we've only just started, I still have a bunch of stuff that I still need to do before I end my turn. I need to research a spell. 4 of these are Chaos, and 4 of them are Wrath. Exactly as I was mentioning before. Shrink. The target enemy's attack is hard, but they gain plus 30 to dodge. Yeah, I don't want that. Beguile. Victim has 50% chance to swing at a random unit in melee instead of his target. Yeah, Pillar of Flame. So this is strategic. That's interesting. So strategic means it's cursed. It's done on this outside level. I think I want Pillar of Flame, just for the fact that it's strategic. I can cast it on the overworld rather than in the tactical layer down below it. Yep, I'll take it. It's going to take 40 turns at this point to research. I'll build a shrine on this shard. So around these shards, I can build a shrine, which will allow me to harness the resources in it. Here, I am choosing what resources I want. I can choose all mana, all lore, all skill. Skill is for leveling up your sovereign skill tree, which gives you a bunch of different things related to your kind of class or race, or whatever you want to be calling it at this point. And lore gives you more power towards the research for the spells that I just chose. I'm going to go a little... you know what? I'm going to leave it neutral, actually, at the moment. I don't know if I want to mess with that until I know what I'm doing. Here we have mana and logistics. Logistics are used to create larger armies, and mana is used to cast abilities and spells, as you may imagine if you've ever played an RPG in your entire goddamn life. Let's go to a idle city. So in an idle city, I can build things on the city itself, or I can train. I really want to train a lookout so that I can have someone to scout around the map for me. That seems like a really good idea as far as I'm concerned. But I also want to build a work camp so that I can increase the zone of control of my city by 1. Because if I increase the zone of control of my city by 1, my zone of control will be here, and then I only need to increase the zone of control 1 more, and I'll get the shard. I won't even have to expend my Crypt Keeper to go do it. So I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay the cost to immediately summon a lookout. I'll start training it, and then instead of allowing 3 turns to summon it, I'm just going to summon cost it, spending 24 of my mana just to immediately get it. And then I'll go to build and have the work camp start working. Cool, cool, cool. Here we've got our lookout that I'll just have explore the world for me. Nice work, lookout. And you've already got your next turn. Nice. Moving flawlessly between turns. Scout's Ring Recipe. A silver band, 2 clouded topaz, 2 clouded ruby, and 1 flawless iron, and a crimson ring recipe. Interesting. Also some crafting recipes. So, not only crafting recipes, sorry, also some crafting supplies. So here we've got the supplies that we can craft, but obviously we don't have the required ingredients for basically any of them yet. We're going to be getting a lot of these required ingredients through battle, but also through exploring different quest areas. Staff of the Furnace. The staff continually smolders with an internal fire. Uses splintered staff, 3 clouded rubies, and 1 spider silk. Interesting. Interesting. I can't really craft anything yet, so I may as well just move to the Warlock's hut. Yep. Brew your own. The Warlock here greets you and gestures you over to the table, where you can make your own potion. You protest you don't know anything about how potions are crafted, and he shakes his hand. No one does. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. He beckons you to examine the ingredients. Start with water, oil, or dragon's blood. I imagine... let's go with oil. He gestures for you to add another ingredient. I'll add a wolf's tongue. You add wolf's tongue to the potion. I kind of got a deal on wolf. Trying to use it all up before they go bad. Makes sense to me. He gestures to add a final ingredient. Add the thrice blessed ethereal essence of a Phaedra princeling, add a smoldering ember, or a rock. I'm gonna go with the rock, just because I like rule of 3s. Ooh, Warrior's Spirit gives 50 experience. You can immediately Put that on someone. You add an ordinary rock to the potion. Wild fireworks erupt from it. Something powerful has happened here. Damn. Okay. So I'm going to select Raza, our hero unit, and have him equip and immediately use the warrior spirits. This is basically just so I can power level him. So before I can end my turn, I have to level him up. Raza the Necromancer has these 3 different lines. One of curse, one of what looks like a lot of summoning different things. And this looks like passive benefits. Start every battle with 10 death charges. The death charges allow you to cast particularly powerful abilities as this character. Tempered Resolve, plus 10 to max hit points. Yeah, you are quite squishy in the early game. That said, you're already like 2nd level, so you're way less squishy than you would otherwise be. Every killed enemy results in plus 5 death charges. Extract Essence attacks the target enemy for 5 arcane damage. If the enemy is killed, the Necromancer gains an extra 10 death charges. So I can stack a bunch of death charges from that, but what do I even do with them? Gets 1 plus spellcast. So the Sovereign gets plus 1 spellcast when Necromancer is in battle. That's interesting. I'm not using the death charges. Oh, this is the line that actually uses the death charges. Okay. Up to 3 adjacent enemies are hit with 18 cold damage. So this one's actually interesting. Both of these kind of seem lame, though. Target unit loses 90% to accuracy and dodge for the remainder of the battle. Actually, that kind of seems good. And then I level him up again. Spirits of Confusion. I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with... Oh! Fully heal a friendly unit. Oh, I forgot that that was a thing that existed. Idle units. Okay. Let's get you to start moving. I don't want to go to the Unearthed Dungeon. That's probably going to be too high level for me. Let's go down and start trying to clear out bandit camps. Okay, our turn immediately resolves itself. Or rather, it should. Sorcerer King, Market Maker. Greetings, Archmage. I have prayed... By the way, just so you know, the Sorcerer King, as far as he's concerned, we're bros, we're pals, we're on good terms. We're not. I understand that he's trying to destroy the world, but for the moment, let's pretend. Greetings, Archmage. I have placed significant restrictions upon you and other factions of this land to prevent you from warring with one another, a necessary act, even if it has caused some measure of distress. It restricts your trade, I note. I alleviate this now to make a market myself. Please, Archmage, do your people have any needs? As a matter of fact, there is something we could use. Excellent. Your colleagues in other city-states are looking for items as well. My offerings are based on the things they themselves are in need of. Yeah, I don't want to give you ascension points. That brings you closer to godhood. So, on second thought, I'm just not going to take anything from you. Thank you very much. And our Sovereign will level up. Lands of Magic, Death Rising. Bone Fragments now get dropped during battle, giving you a resource that can be used to build undead armies. I think that might just be a really good thing. Right? Unlocks the City Improvement Ultra Might, which raises the level of trained units by +2. So I'll actually, everyone that's trained is plus level 3 immediately. That's pretty cool. And then I think I'm going to take Death Rising so that I can start getting Bone Fragments before I even go into any battles. And resolve my turn. Okay, so here we have a combat rating of 23, and our Bandit Loner army has a combat rating of 15. That said, the predicted results are victory rather than overwhelming victory, so we're probably going to take some damage. I think I'm going to go in and resolve the battle myself rather than letting the battle auto-resolve. So this will take me down to the tactical layer, and I actually get to fight a battle. Okay. So I'm going to move down here and fear the Bandit Raider, which will stun him for a turn. Nice dodge. My melee is 23. I kind of want to go up and just kill this wolf, but then I am at risk of you moving 2 up and attacking me. Would I care about that? Not too much, actually. Let's go do this. So the really cool thing about this tactical system that I found is if you flank an enemy in any way, shape, or form, every adjacent ally will attack them. It also works for them, though, so I don't want to get surrounded at all, ever. That is a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to fear the archer so that I don't have to worry about long-range tactical stuff coming in. Okay. Move a little further up. I can't hit anyone anyway, so I guess I'll pass my turn here. Oh, you cast slow on him. I wonder exactly what's that doing. Okay, Arcane Arrow is a ranged attack that does 10 damage, plus 2 per shard, so 12 for us. Damn it. Summon a Skeletal Warrior, Spirits of Darkness. I kind of want to summon a Skeletal Warrior just so that it will take some hits that we otherwise might have. So I'm going to summon him right here. What up, Skeletal Warrior? And it looks like it's his turn. Nice. Doesn't do bad damage either. Our opponent retaliated against us, unfortunately. Ooh. Thank you for trying to hit that target. That's actually really appreciated. Yeah, that's not much damage. In fact, they did more on the retaliation than I did to them. So here's our adjacency attack working, and there is it working for them. I don't like that at all. Okay. I'm just going to immediately take you out. Using the arcane arrow there. No, okay. They dodged and then retaliated on us. I feel like I'm gonna have you retreat. Spell's already been cast on this unit. Oh, okay. I can't double cast spells on the same thing. Oh, you resisted my fear. That's not okay. Call Wolf Cub. No. How about you don't do that? Kill Wolf Cub. Good lord. Okay. Hey, there we go. Good work, Skeletal Defender. I'm scared of the fact that Tarsus could easily die to the Bandit Raider. But I'm also scared of the fact that this Bandit Archer is just sitting up in the background, sitting pretty. I'm going to need to start moving up. Oh, that's not interesting. Okay. Let's have you start moving to harass the Bandit Archer. Gonna have to pass, unfortunately. Yeah, the Bandit Archer seems to be particularly terrified right now. So, I'll cast Arcane Arrow so that the Bandit Archer dies to the next hit that hits them anyway. And I'm actually just gonna keep Tarsus safe. Making them over here in the background, just not letting them get into the battle. Thin down the amount of enemies we have to fight. And now we can start just flanking and outright destroying them. Nope, you still pass. There goes our Skeleton Defender, but it was someone I summoned anyway, so I don't even imagine they would have stayed with me. Yeah, I'm still probably better off casting at range here. I can't hit you. Yeah, I'm still 2 turns away from being able to get over to you. Oh, cool. Never mind. I can fear you. That's awesome. This does cost 2 mana. I don't need to use it at this point. So I may as well just ignore that. Drain life. I'm already on full HP. I just go up and melee him. Nice. I took a lot of damage on Tarsus there that I don't feel particularly proud of. We got some bone fragments, some wolf pelt, silver band, nectar, and glass flagon, and defeated all the enemies. Beautiful. Ooh, champ level up. Don't mind if I do. I'll be taking life from death for fully healing an allied unit for 15 death charges. I think I'll actually be able to get a lot of use out of that. Idle units. Oh, it's these ones. Cool. Let's move into the bandit camp in order to take everything out. You've cleansed the land of a monster lair. Those monsters, or economically disadvantaged ruffins, as the case may be, will think twice before returning to this area. That's right. They ought to. We also get 5 to Sovereign skill points, as well as a little bit of loot. Have them move to pillage this chest, and this chest. Ooh, 3 cedarwood oil. That seems good to me. There's metal down here. Build a mine here to claim metal. Resources must be within your territory before being built. So that's the same for the shard, right? It has to be in our territory, in our zone of control, before we can build upon it. Let's go to the Lost Library. You find a slightly rundown lost library of the Magi, not neglected so much as overused. Inside you find a librarian who has done their best to maintain some sense of order, but many of the scrolls and books are in poor shape, some of them outright vandalized. Kids, she explains, have no respect for deadly powerful magic. Teach the kids to respect deadly powerful magic by researching some hexes. Fix the vandalized scrolls by researching some cleansing magic, or shrug and collect some scrolls for yourself. I'm gonna research the hexes because that sounds more like chaos magic to me. Raised land, we get Candle, Cloak, and Confusion. The recipe for the spell. Okay, that makes sense. You find some scrolls detailing the right techniques and place several hexes and booby traps throughout the library. The librarian doesn't seem likely to approve of this, so you don't tell her. The exercise teaches you quite a bit about magic, and hopefully teaches the children something, or at least causes one of them to make an amusing noise when a hex goes off in their face. We get 1 path for cruelty, 20 extra lore, and 5 ascension for the Sorcerer King. I don't want that though. He's 5 out of 500 of the way to going to godhood. The Orb of Power is the ancient bane of elemental. Once fully charged, the sorcerer who controls 2/3 of its energy shall ascend to godhood. Ooh. Let's not let that get fully charged. So I can go over and try and fight Kirik's army, or I can try and fight the Wolf army. Kirik's army I can fight this turn, the Wolf army I can only fight next turn. I think I may have accidentally made my decision there. Right, I'm gonna make a minor healing potion. Should be for Tarsus, right? Yeah, Tarsus is missing 12 HP. So I'll do that for him. And I want to make leather gloves to give some defense to people, but I probably don't want to do that. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. It's probably not the smartest thing I could be doing, is what I'm saying here. Alright, let's find Kirik. Yeah, the fight is considered to be uncertain as a result. But I think all of the wolves I'll be able to kill in, like, single strikes. So I'm particularly pleased with this. Let's take Kirik out of the fight by fearing them. Oh, good lord. Yo, not okay. Oh, nice dodge. I kind of want to wake the dead, but I also want to prevent this other wolf from attacking. So before that wolf gets turned as a result of its initiative, I'm going to take it out. Have Alna move all the way over here, and you could move into that area. So we actually want to take out the outside wolf first. Oh, fucking dodge. Lame. 83% chance to land. No! It would have had 83% chance the first time as well. Shrunk. Okay, I've got much more dodge, but lower attack right now. Oh, no! That's exactly what I didn't want. I didn't want the wolves to be able to cast anything there. Alright. I can cast some from my Sovereign. Alright, I'm going to cast Decay on the Ogre Magus here. And have him lose 4 health per turn, because he's otherwise quite powerful. Life from Death. No, I don't need that yet. Oh, Crick! That's you. I thought you would have been the Ogre Magus. Huh. Alright, sure. Fire an ancient arrow, arcane arrow rather at you. Still not able to get a single one of them down. Come on. Thank you. 1 down. Gigantif. Oh, that's not okay. That's several shades of not okay with me. Take out Crick. Then we can start attacking this wolf. It looks like possibly the Ogre Magus actually can't attack us. Possibly. Oh, you're terrified. I don't know what just terrified you there, but I'm pleased for it. I'm gonna move back, and I don't have enough of life from death, so I can't spend any death charges right now. That's a bad idea. Alright. I'll just do some damage to you. Prep you for death later. Stop dodging! Stop it! Stupid dodging shenanigans. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. I was trying to life from death you before you went down. Okay, Alna can resist a hit like that. Okay. 1 damage, yep. I had to imagine that was going to be the case. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, no, I just need to kill you. Oh, boy. This was not good. We lost a unit already. To be fair, it was a difficult battle. But, oh, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Let's go raid the camp. I got the Letter of Marque. Summons a mercenary can be solved for 1 mana. Okay, I think I need to do that. So now we have a mercenary in our party as well, named Wallace. Oh shit, that dude looks strong as hell. Combat rating of 18. It's a lot higher than our previous guy had. You know what? I'm fine the other one died now. I'm not. I'm still terrified. I'm torn up about it every day. I'm gonna fight the wolf army naturally. Yeah, good. Good. No. Suddenly less good. Okay. Take out the long range enemy there. Beautiful. You have Shockwave. Damages all enemies within 1 radius of the caster. All enemies, right? It does say all enemies. Nice! Now, the reason I wanted this is... Ooh, baby, can you hit that fear? You totally did. Reason I wanted this is because I think I'm not going to be able to get enough depth charges. No, it's not okay. I thought I was going to be able to heal Alma in this fight. That's basically what my major plan was here. Nice dodge. Yeah, you're gonna just run away. Oh, wimp it up, Alna. Oh, okay, so since this guy, Wallace, has a counterattack, the flanked unit gets counterattacked by both of us. That's really cool. Nice. Stop dodging! No, no! Don't you dare. That was a stupid move on my part. Thought that guy was gonna go and try and kill Nulna. Alright. That was okay. It's not everything I hoped it would be, but it's okay. Got some idle units. I don't want to start clearing up there. I probably want to start clearing all the way towards the next shrine up here. Shard, rather. Which should have a shrine on it soon. I should likely be going via road so that I get a movement bonus. You can move 8 times as far on a road. Oh, right, I have to move around the shard. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to go there yet. That's going to be too high level for me, I have to imagine. Got an idle city. Interesting. Oh, okay, let's take the watchtower for expanding the zone of control. As I mentioned, is the thing I want to do. I also kind of want to train another excuse me? Okay, it's fine. I want to train another warrior. It requires 1 logistic and 8 bone fragments. 44 hit points. Damn, I'm training you. And then city has leveled up. Oh, baby. Okay, so we can select a tile that's here in order to expand our kingdom. I want to expand my kingdom to incorporate all of these. So I'm going to go up in this. And then if my zone of control increases by 1, I'll have the next shard in my AoE. That's perfect. That is perfect for me. Okay, this is considered to result in a victory. I think I'll actually just let that one auto-resolve. Nice. Level up on both Raza and Ulna. Ulna, I don't think has any special abilities. He's just big. He's just big. Champ level up. Beautiful. Fractured Soul, start every battle with 10 deaths. That'll actually give me the ability to cast... What's it called again? To cast Life from Death really, really early on. That's actually quite good. Take over that bandit camp. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, shit. There's 2 armies on that space. If I engage them there, would I have to fight both of them? Oh, no. You are not evading me, friend. I think I'll auto-resolve this one, too. Nice. Kill him. Kill them all dead syllables. Ooh, look at those bone fragments. Excuse me, Bandit Archer, what are you trying to do? Sorry, that's actually my land you're trying to take over there, friend? Sorry, I don't know if you realize we're encroaching on my territory. Ah, it's a good boy. Lie down forever. Okay, let's see if we actually have enough crafting to craft. Oh, we do. We can craft some good things now. I can do the raise land. This scroll will raise the land in a target tile. That's interesting. I don't know if that's super important for me, though. I can start crafting some armor. I'm still not able to get a splintered staff, though. I do want that. Physical attack, fire attack, lower crit chance, but smolders eternally with a basic fire. I think it's worth at this point. And these should all go on either Wallace or Ulnar, but Ulnar is the one on the lowest health right now, so I will give them to Ulnar. And then I can go for another helm on someone, or I can go for gloves on Ulnar. I'll actually go for a helm on... because you've already got a helm, right? Ulnar has a helm. I'll put a helm on Wallace. So through the crafting, I'm just going to try and make them a little bit more strong, so that I don't have to worry about the constant threat of dying forever. That said, where is my... oh, that's where my lookout is. Okay. Earth? Arch... I don't even know if I care about fighting that. Our units are idle. I guess I'll start moving them back up in this direction. Probably take out this archer camp. Abandoned village or stalker. Ooh. I just want to clear it up to this shroud so that I can stop any possible attack that might be launched against it. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to be doing in the future. That said, for the moment, my name... ooh, that is not a good screen to stop on. How about I stop on this screen? My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Sorcerer King Rivals. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a link in the description down below to the Steam store page for this game. It has just come out very, very recently, so you can be one of the first to play it. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future. I'm planning on, at the very least, doing a single skirmish or campaign or whatever you want to be calling it. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.